So there's lots of little classic street bars and little restaurants and stuff around here. Oh, it's got a fish. Well, there are fish in here then. It's Sunday evening and look at the people everywhere. Just like if that was in Australia or America or somewhere, all those rings would be gone. People would just walk past and pilfer them all. That's unreal. There's more shops going everywhere. It's just blooming shops everywhere in these malls. It's insane. One of the oldest Shinto shrines in Japan. And I had to go and ask what it was because I've got no idea what it is. Funny, I know what's having a crumbed, deep fried piece of beef. Weird, very weird. Ninja, we got some star throwing maybe. Anyway, we'll just go for a walk, have a look what's going on. What's happening there? No idea. Check out old Mr. Ramen restaurant. Have a go, look at that. What a gem. She's a ripper reader. Hee-hee-hoo. So we've decided, instead of catching the train, because it's literally 3 minutes further to walk, we're going to walk, which is a good idea because we've hit this little street here, little touristy Japanese restaurant-y street. Looks pretty cool. Go for a walk down here. I mean, this is pretty busy down through here, so I would imagine the old Dotonbori is going to be really busy. So there's lots of little classic street bars and little restaurants and stuff around here. It's great. Awesome little spot. Glad we walked out of here. So as I said, this is walking from the Kuromon Ichiban market out to Dotonbori. It's awesome. Wow, now check out where we are. Nice little arcade of some sort. It's I just did the Google translation for it. Ahashasuji or something? What do you reckon? How would you say that? AI Hashasuji. AI Hashasuji. Pretty cool little place. I got heaps of restaurants in here. Heaps of restaurants everywhere for miles and miles and miles and miles. A little bit different to Kyoto. Kyoto didn't seem to have this sort of restaurant area, did it? No, not that we found. True. So I'd be reckoning that this is the old Dotonbori. We're very, very close to it, so all around it. You've got all the signs and restaurants up that way, and more signs and restaurants up that way, and more up that way, and more around there. So we'll go and have a squeeze. So we're down on the old canal at Dotonbori, and yes, it is Dotonbori because I just saw a sign. Apparently you can go for a nice cruise up the canal. Oh yeah, it's saying that yellow one up there. Oh no, here's another one. Another little canal boat. They run cruises up and down. Don't know if I'd be doing one, but anyway, people are. Oh, it's got a fish. Well, there are fish in here then. Hey! Hello! Hello! Hey! Yeah. Well, the old Dotonbori is certainly the place to go, that's for sure. There's the music pumping, lots of restaurants everywhere. What's this one? The restaurant. So I just discovered that this is where we're going to come tomorrow, to the Shinsebashi markets, and have a look at the people. It's packed! My God, look at it, there's so many people. People everywhere. So we've got here, it's the Glyco or something. Apparently it's the most photographed spot in the whole of Osaka. Everybody stands there and takes a photo of old mate. What a classic. Oh, we got Sarah on the big telly up there. Anyway, Dotonbori starting to get dark. Look at all of the lights everywhere. And look at all the people. People. Anyway, we just had a good feed. And I got people out everywhere with little billboards trying to get you to go into the restaurants. So many restaurants, and then we've got the old mate Mr. Big Krabby up there. I guess this is a crab restaurant, Sarah. Do you think? Yeah, probably. Maybe. I reckon it is. Anyway, we're going to head back. There's in all typical tourist spots. So in all typical tourist spots, the old prices of things are a bit dearer. So I'll try and head back and get something a bit cheaper. Anyway, she's pretty mad out here, that's for sure. Definitely got to get to the old Dotonbori if you're in Osaka. The place to be. So this is just off the edge of Dotonbori, another mad shopping mall complex thing of some sort. Oh wow. I guess when there's, what did I say, there was 120 million people or something. They have the grounds for all this sort of stuff because there's people everywhere. It's Sunday evening and look at the people everywhere. So saying that they can have this sort of thing in Japan because they've got so many bums on chairs, so to speak, have a go. This is what Ontheroad Tiger, which I don't know, this shoe store or something. Look at the people in there buying shoes. It's insane. There's just people buying shoes everywhere. Mad. This is one of the great things about Japan. You got this marketplace thing here, absolutely packed with people. There's one girl serving in there, and they've just got these things on the edge here. Just like if that was in Australia or America or somewhere, all those rings would be gone. People would just walk past and pilfer them all. That's unreal. So it's just street after street after street after street of just blooming restaurants and shops and stuff everywhere. Insane. Anyway, we'll get back to the train station and head back and do it all again tomorrow. So we've just come to another intersection. Check it out. There's more shops going everywhere. It's just blooming shops everywhere in these malls. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Check it out. Whoa, man. And they've all got people buying stuff in them. It's mad. Very mad. Anyway, that's enough of me carrying on about how mad it is, because it's mad. Oh, we've just come out of all the shopping malls and we're now in a big area here. Actually, I think we were here before. This is where we came out before.
We will take care of your big luggage.
When we wanted to get out of E3. I'm sure we were out here before. Anyway, it's all very confusing. We went over there somewhere. Didn't we go over there somewhere? Yeah, the coloured chairs and tables. Anyway, we're back where we started. Big circle, maybe. So we've got old mate here cooking up his tempura prawns. That's a mighty big pot of oil he's got going there. And his little batter. Oh, he's just... Well, they put extra batter on it. Look at that. Just tips a little bit of extra batter to make it extra big. There he is, he's got his little prawns that he's getting going. Put them in the flour. Chuck them in the batter. And then chucks them in. Look at all the batter that's all over the edge. But then that's interesting that he puts an extra bit of batter on the top of it. What a gem. So we're back at downtown Namba Station, and man oh man, Sunday night, it is out of control. There's just people freaking everywhere. Wow. It's good that they got the lines coloured so you know where you're going. You've got to hit the pink line. So we just keep on going up this way. So the Sanachime line. Anyway, very confusing when there's this many people running around everywhere. Walk around the corner and there's another mall. Selling everything. Glasses, handbags, bags, clothes, suits, shoes, foods. Oh look, there's the Uni of Queensland logo. That was it the Denmark team had on it? The curling team. It must be a clothing company from Denmark or somewhere. There you go. Anyway, yeah, pretty amazing how much stuff they got here. They just stuff everywhere. They're huge. Well, we think we're here at the Sumiyoshi Taisha. Oh yeah, there's the red bridge over there. I reckon this is it. Very confusing little trip on the old trains because we had to get a train in the subway and then get out. So that was not too bad. Then at Namba, and then we had to get our way out onto an above ground train, which I got really confused. Sarah knew where she was going, but I didn't. Anyway, I'll go and have a look up here and see what's going on. So this is a Shinto shrine. It's 2,000 years old. One of the oldest Shinto shrines in Japan. So I'll go and have a bit of a squeeze. And yes, we are. We're at the Sumayatashi shrine. We found it. We'll go over and have a bit of a look. We've got the nice bridge here to go across. The grand entrance. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, and we've got a nice little river thing going through here or something. Oh, that looks pretty nice. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Anyway, I'll go up here and have a look and see what's going on up here. So it looks like we've got another one of the old hand washing ceremonial water things. Oh, look at that, the water coming out of the mouth of the animal there and through the bamboo. And it goes all the way through all these bamboo. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like that. So here we are in the main sanctuary area. These are all the main sanctuary temples, shrines, I guess. It's set out there on the old notice board. I'm not sure which section is 2,000 years old, but I think the whole lot's supposed to be 2,000 years old. It's really big. It's huge. Massive. Heaps of different shrines, I guess. And they're doing some work in here. All the workmen are in there, working away as they do. So they're just going for a bit of a walk through the main sanctuaries here. And I tell you, like, they're pretty. Look at the size of the bits of lumber and stuff up there. Wow, pretty cool. Very cool. Especially considering it's 2,000 years old. Well, not quite 2,000 years old. It was built 200 AD, so that's close enough for my liking. She's a gem. So they got quite a few people here making offerings and doing their little prayers. And they do a double clap. Very spiritual, that's for sure. Do the little double clap and then a bow. And off they go. Yeah, quite a lot of people doing the old ceremonial. Wow, amazing. So, very confusing. We just got on the tram, which we thought was going to Ebisucho station, and then luckily a girl said no, it doesn't, because I think we've got to go straight ahead, and our tram went round to the right, and we got off in the middle, and old man Mr. Tram driver got a bit upset and made us get off at the front because we had to pay, and we had to pay there. We $2.40. You know what we could have done? I wonder if we could have got a transfer ticket. We probably could have got a transfer ticket. Anyway, it just cost us $5 to go 100 metres. So it looks like we've got to get on 51, and we might have been on 01. So we've got to get on 51, but that wasn't at the other platform down there. And if you have a look at the platforms, the old platforms are pretty wild. Anyway, see how we go. So here comes a tram, and we need number 51. Unfortunately, it's all written in Japanese. I have no idea. I'm going to have to ask old mate where it goes. Yeah, she's Japanese. I hope it's going to Ebisucho. Well, we think we're on the right tram. Heading out to Ebisucho to the markets, Shinsekai markets. I think we're on the right way to go. Hopefully we are, otherwise we're going to be out in the middle of nowhere. It does say for Ebisucho though, which is where we want to go. So we were on the wrong tram before. We're in Osaka now. Lucky we got off, otherwise we'd be miles away from where we were supposed to go. Anyway, we'll have to try and work out where we've got to go when we get there. So the old tram line, eh? Mate, Mr. Tram driver here, going through the road. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, here we are. Where are we? No. And then Imaki's up ahead. At least we can see where we're going. Well, if this isn't where we're supposed to go, we're in trouble because it's the end of the line. Oh, I hope we're in the right spot. Anyway, we'll get out and have a look, see what's going on. So we got off the tram and had no idea where to go. Our Google Maps wasn't really that good. And we bumped into some guy, I'm not sure where he was from, but he was English speaking anyway, could have been an English guy. And he's lived here for 10 years and he told us where to go. So here we go, look, this is it. This is part of it anyway, this is the markets. Cool, we'll go down here and have a bit of a look. Yeah, that's it, this is the one. This is it. Perfect. So we've just rocked out of that little street up there. And then this is the queue for the tower, but also we've got all these the rickshaws everywhere. Check out the rickshaws. And then we've got this street up here. Those streets everywhere. Again, more streets. And now there's more people. We're in the more popular area now, I would imagine. Now we're sort of getting into a bit more of the area. Definitely all these guys here going mad. Don't know what they're trying to sell. Trying to sell something. Don't know what it is, but anyway, I'll go over here, get some little sticks of some sort, maybe some skewers. See what we've got. Alright, we've just had a little dish rocked up here. And I had to go and ask what it was because I've got no idea what it is. What do you reckon it is?
Chicken.
It's chicken. So the first dish is out. We've gone some fried rice which I don't think is terribly too authentic Japanese, and gyozas. Some deep fried gyozas, and that's debatable whether that's Japanese as well, but anyway, we'll give all these a go. A lot of egg in the old fried rice, yum yum. Give it a go. Let's see what it's like. If we can get it. Pretty good. What's the gyoza like?
I prefer them steamed, I think.
Yeah. I think I prefer them steamed as well. Well, they've done both, isn't it? The base of it's fried and then the rest of it's steamed. But it's pretty nice, pretty yum. Alright, wait for the next dish and see what that is. So they've gone for a few skewers here. We've got the fried beef skewer. And we've got this dipping sauce here, which is very yummy. And this is really yummy. Funny, you know, we're having a crumb deep fried piece of beef. Weird, very weird. Really good though. Oh. Really, really good. So, there's definitely no double dipping in the sauce, because that's for lots of people. Let's try the chicken thigh, see how that is. Yep. Awesome. Really, really good. Time to try the old shrimpy skewer. See how this one tastes. Dip it in the old dipping sauce, making sure I don't... No double dipping. How's this going to be? Hot. Oh, wow. Really nice. That sauce is so unusual. That's beautiful. That is really nice. It's a pretty big prawn too. That's got so much flavour. That's unreal. That's so nice. No idea what this place is called, but it's in Shinkase, just down past the tower. And it's blooming nice. Really, really good. Do a bit of a quick shot outside to
It's on the crossroad.
on the crossroads at the tower. Yum yum. So we got the big old tower there, and here's the joint we just went for. Oh, I don't know, dinner I suppose. Afternoon snackaroonies. That was really yummy. That was awesome. A couple of different restaurants here. This one looks like she's the old seafood. I think it's seafood. Don't know, what do you reckon? There's lots of fish in there, so I'd say it's probably seafood. We got, oh yeah, more seafood down here. Oh, we got turtle. Deep fried turtle maybe. Oh, wow, what is that? Oh, it's the little shooting gallery. Yep, she's a little shooting gallery where you got to hit all the little boxes of goodies off, and I guess if you hit one you get the box of goodies. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, lots of lights and stuff out here. Ninja, we got some star throwing maybe. Anyway, we'll just go for a walk, have a look what's going on. What's happening there? No idea. Go for a walk. So yeah, the old Shinkase markets here is definitely somewhere to go. Yeah, big skewer there. That's pretty good actually. It's not a bad little joint to come down and have a bit of a squeeze, a bit of a look around. See what's going on. Lots and lots of restaurants. Look, they got the lots of fried skewers there as well. Heaps of the fried skewers. Oh, what's this right down here? That's pretty big. Everything's nice and bright. All for us Terry tourists. More fried skewers. More and more fried skewers. A yum. Check out old Mr. Ramen restaurant. Have a go. Look at that. What a gem. She's a ripper eater. Okay, so that's Osaka done and dusted. So Osaka is definitely a lot more like Tokyo than the Kyoto or Hiroshima. It was once the capital of Japan, so, and it's the second largest city, so it's really busy. There's heaps more restaurants and stuff around. Like Kyoto didn't really have a lot of restaurants around the train station, which Tokyo definitely does, and Hiroshima had a few, but Osaka has got a gazillion in the railway lines. There's heaps of restaurants, which is really cool. So we went out to Osaka Castle, which is definitely worth it. I would highly recommend getting there early to try and avoid the crowds, because it does get very, very crowded. So yeah, we didn't go in, as you saw. So we did the Kuromon Ichiba market, which is pretty much the same as I think it's the Nishiki market in Kyoto. Really, really similar. A lot of seafood and, you know, your skewers, deep fried skewers and all that type of stuff. That's definitely worth going to have a look at. And then we did the Dotonbori area, which is really, really busy. It's really touristy, really busy, but it's worth it. You got to go out there. Food's a little bit more expensive out there because it's more touristy. Heaps and heaps of bars and restaurants and things out there, but definitely a lot more expensive out there. But yeah, got to go out there. So just catching the subway around out there is pretty easy to get around for all those places. It's pretty straightforward, just follow where it says to go. You know, Google Maps definitely helps a fair bit. So then we went out to the Sumiyoshi Taisha, which is the Shinto temple. So the difference between a temple and a shrine is a temple's a lot bigger, and there can be shrines in the temple. So all those little statue things there, the sculpture statues, they were all actually shrines inside the temple, so you can put your little offerings in those shrines to the gods or the Shinto, whatever it is. So that was pretty cool, but that was a bit tricky getting out there, as you saw, because got confused because there was 3 different blue lines, and I didn't realise that one was the subway, one was the train line on top, and the other one was the tramway. But we got there eventually, so fortunately people could understand English with what I was saying. Bit hard to communicate because a lot of the way they pronunciate stuff is different to what I was pronouncing it, and when I talk into my Google Translator, it actually translated it wrong. So anyway, you get that. So then we went to the Shinsekai market, which we had to catch the tram, and it was pretty bit of a challenge, as you could see in the vid, but that was definitely worth going out there to have a look around there. Had a really great feed, really, really good, pretty cheap. So I mean, that was for all those skewers, 2 beers, and Sarah had a chuhai. It was like $40, so definitely well worth it. So Osaka's definitely worth coming out to. You can probably do a lot of this stuff in just maybe a day, but you'd be running around like an idiot. So we just took it easy. I mean, we didn't get going until about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock or something yesterday. So half a day, just a couple of things, because we didn't want to just, I mean, we walked on the Osaka Castle day, we walked 10.5 k's anyway, so if we do another 10 k's yesterday, it's 20 k's in a day. It's a lot of walking, and if you don't need to, you don't need to. But definitely get the old travel card. That is definitely a must. It works really, really well. It's so much easier. And then just check with all your Google Maps and everything, whether you're going on a subway or a tram or going above the ground, try and find where you got to go. So yeah, if you are coming out to Japan, I'd highly recommend doing the old Kyoto and Hiroshima and Osaka. Doesn't matter which order you do it in, and maybe fly out of Osaka. We're flying out of Haneda, which is a bit of a hassle to get back up to Haneda again. So yeah, fly out of Osaka, do Kyoto, Hiroshima, and then fly out of Osaka. Or you could fly into Osaka, do Osaka, Hiroshima, Kyoto, Tokyo, something like that. But yeah, definitely worth it. How long you spend there is up to you, and how many blooming shrines and temples and castles you want to see is another thing. I mean, they're all pretty similar, so there's only so many temples and shrines and stuff that you can see. They're all the same. Anyway, that's it from Japan. Till next. Get up! Get up! Get up! Come on, get up! I don't know how long it's been since the Galloways have had water, but they certainly look like they need it.